live on YouTube now. And let me go get some water. I'll be right back. All right, man. I'm back. It's almost time to start. I'm ready right now, man. I don't even need to wait till this thing finishes the countdown. Oh, Hepta 5, what's happened? Or Hepta 12 on YouTube. Google earnings, yeah. I'm very happy about them. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you. I did it myself, man. All the code I contributed last quarter finally hit prod. Alright, y'all ready for LeetCode? Daily problem. Microsoft down 4%. Like right now? I didn't even, did they have earnings today? Oh, dang. Oh, well, I don't really pay attention to every single stock. Only the, like Google and some other ones I hold. I don't have any Microsoft. All right, let's see. Dang, they're gonna give a hard problem. Going to buy a Costco and Eli Lilly tomorrow. Wait, what's wrong? I go to Costco every day, man. Dang, ballin'. So you're saying Costco stock is the way to go? Dang, look at that thing. Costco is bumping. Anyways, I don't even feel like to do a hard problem right now. Buy Costco? Geez. Should I buy some Costco? Is it too late, man? What is it, Eli Lilly? What's that, like pharmaceuticals? Earnings miss. Dang. I don't know anything about stocks, man. It's going to be the first 1 trillion company. Is it the biggest one right now? I don't even know my pharmaceutical companies, man. Yeah, what's out there besides... Which one? There are some COVID ones. I forget all the names, man. I don't know. It's the biggest one? Yeah, I didn't know that. Ooh. Alright, should we read this daily problem, man? Or what? The COVID companies are getting destroyed. Man, which were the COVID companies? I forget which ones. It's like there was Johnson and Johnson. Oh, Pfizer and AstraZeneca or something like that, right? I think so. Anyways, yeah, I didn't invest in any of them. But here's what I don't know what to do, man. Hepto. I got some Palantir. I don't know if I should like take some profits or just keep holding, you know, for the next 10 years and stop trying to time the market, or if I should dump it. Forget the LeetCode? Nah, LeetCode is the only thing I know about, man. I don't even know. Everything I do is just speculation. Buy Costco, Eli Lilly. What else you got for me, man? Are those the two top picks from Hepta 12 or Hepta 5? Let me see. Just so everyone on Twitch doesn't think I'm just talking to myself, man. I'm talking to Hepta on YouTube. Service Now. Let me see what's up with that. I don't even know what this Service Now does. Dang, it's bumping. I've been buying Palantir for a few years, man. But the last time I bought was, I don't know, maybe around 20 bucks. Maybe a year ago was the last time I bought. So I bought all the way in this range. I bought some in this range. I was buying from like right here all the way to like right there, this whole time period. I think my average is like 9 bucks or something, 10 bucks. And then now, you know, I don't know what to do. You need to buy those 3. I don't know, man. We'll see. I mean, the majority of my money is in like index funds, but I like to gamble a little bit every now and then. Throw like 200 bucks into Spirit Airlines. Yeah, that's what I kind of do, man. I just throw like 200-300 bucks here and there whenever I'm feeling like something is oversold. So I bought some Peloton like that. I bought some Peloton a long time ago. Not long. I bought Peloton at like $3, man. After I bought a Peloton, I was like, you know what? This is such a good experience. I'm gonna buy the stock, and I threw like 300 in there. And it's been bumping. I should have bought way more, man. Gambling on Boeing, dang. Yeah, Boeing planes be falling out the skies. That's what you're doing out there, Hepto? You gambling in the stock market with Boeing? Jeez. Man, what happened? Like, it just shot up. It's too big to fail? You think so? I don't know, man. Anyways, let me do the dang daily problem, man. Or at least let me read the daily problem. Here we go. Man, is my Twitch working? Am I live on Twitch? Where's everybody at? Government will not let an airplane company die. Bobby Blue, 40 Hertz Shadow. What's happening, man? How y'all doing? Man, has there ever been an American plane company that has died? I couldn't use Twitch because it gave me 5 ads. Yeah, my bad on that. Sometimes I regret joining the affiliate program, but I guess it's too late to turn back now since I have so many channel points and stuff on it. Yusuke Eagle, how are you doing? Did I say that right? Yusuke. I don't even know. Yeah, all right, let me read the daily problem. C++77, how are you doing? Enrosis is in the house. What's happening, Enrosis? Minimum total distance traveled. Do you remember that interview I told you about? Yeah, I kind of remember it. What happened? Did they say you're hired? I'm buying the chair, Hepta 5? Nah, I don't have that, man. I don't need that chair anymore. Maybe when I'm looking for a job the next time, you know. Alright, should I read the problem now? I'm gonna read it. Minimum total distance traveled. There are some robots and factories on the x-axis. You are given an integer array robot where robot I is the position of the ith robot. You are also given a 2D integer array factory where factory j is position and limit indicates that at position j is the position of the jth factory and that jth factory can repair at most the limit robots. The positions of each robot are unique. The positions of each factory are also unique. Note that a robot can be in the same position as a factory initially. All the robots are initially broken. They keep moving in one direction. The direction could be the negative or the positive direction of the x-axis. When a robot reaches a factory that did not reach its limit, the factory repairs the robot and it stops moving. At any moment, you can set the initial direction of moving for some robot. Your target is to minimize the total distance traveled by all robots. Return the minimum total distance traveled by all the robots. The test cases are generated such that all the robots can be repaired. Oh, Hepta 5 is out here on Twitch now, switching sides. Dang, secondary on-call. What does that mean, Enrosis? Does that mean you gotta respond within like 15 minutes or does it just mean like if your primary misses the thing you gotta... Oh yeah, don't defense. What's up, man? So if the primary doesn't respond, you're next in line. But what, I guess, what tier are you? Like how fast, what's your SLO on response time? Enrosis joins on-call already. Yeah. Do you get paid extra for on-call at Amazon? Wait, C++77. Let me see what you said. So I had an online assessment, phone screen, and yesterday a live coding interview. Today I got notified they want me to go on-site for 3 hours. I'm not sure what to expect. What was in the online assessment? Didn't they give you some instructions as like what to prepare for or what to look out for in the on-site? If they didn't, I think it's perfectly fine to ask them what you can expect. Oh, type racer, man, how come I didn't hear that type racer go off on a sound? Alright, it's like primary because they want me to join everything to ramp up. Oh, tier 1? What is tier 1? Like 5 minutes SLO or something? No extra pay? Dang. Google, you get big money for like the 2 highest tiers for on-call. It's like a good chunk of money. Anyways, I don't know how to solve this one, but maybe we should look at the examples Oh wait, type racer. My bad, don't defense. Alright, y'all ready? Here we go. Alright. First type racer of the day. First round, warm-up round. Second round, championship round. Hold up. Hold on. Alright. Type racer cam. Here we go. Oh, first race, warm up. About to start it right now. Easy warm up. Easy. Or short warm up. It looks kind of tough, actually. That was pretty hard. Can we do a gamble? Nah, it's too early, man. Maybe the next one. It's too early for that. That was just a warm-up, don't you worry. Six-pack sexy, 100 miles per hour. The only triple digit in the warm-up. Nobody's hero. Man, is Pixel Pusher really not here? Oh, Pixel Pusher has arrived. Oh, yeah. Alright, here we go. The championship round, man. The fastest type racer to ever live is in this race. Will anyone come close? It's too hard. Too hard, man. Don't defense just rage quit halfway through. And Pixel Pusher with the 160 miles per hour. Six-pack sexy, aka No Condom Chris, 116. And got there with the 95. Clistar, 74. Kettle Bear, what's happening? 70 miles per hour. Easy work. I missed the warm-up. Yeah, the warm-up race was also like a short one, man, and it had weird punctuation. Can you train typing like competitive programming? I'm sure you can, man. You can train anything like competitive programming. All right, 160. You can't? Wait, don't defense. A trained competitive programmer says no, you can't train type racer like that. No, you must be able to it's not mental, it's physical. Ah, man, maybe it's, I don't know. Do you type properly? Don't defense? Because I type very not properly. I don't even use some of my fingers I'm supposed to be using, man. And then I'm reaching over and crossing sometimes. I'm like doing weird things. I think if I fix my typing, maybe I'd get faster. But man, that is so much effort to fix old habits. I've been typing like this for 30 years, you know. Index on F and J. Yeah, so my home stance or my initial rest stance is correct, but where my fingers go, it's definitely not correct. Let me do a monkey type. I don't know if you can see. Let me show you how I type, man. I'm so angry, man. Just chill. Ain't no thing but a dang type racer. Alright. Man, my monkey type sucks too. But I'm like reaching weird with my fingers. Monkey type 15 seconds, please. Wait, what? What do you mean? Was that too long? What's happened, no column, Chris? This was fun, like playing pickup soccer, and now Messi joined the game. 15 seconds. I want to see you greater than 120. Man, I've had bursts up to like 140, but it has to be the right words that I type all the time, and it has to be a short passage. How do you do monkey type? Set the time like this. All right, I'll do one more. Anyways, man. What was that? My raw speed is 136. Well, I don't know what that means. All lower, no punctuation is silly. That's how I type in real life. I don't use punctuation. Wait, you don't need to fix? I don't need to fix. In monkey type, it's so hard to just keep going even when I make a mistake. All right, I'll do one more. How do you... All right, ready? One more. I think I did a 150 on monkey type. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's too hard, man. It's too hard. Anyways. Heard you come into office with a sexy costume, man. Who told you that, Hepta 5? Oh, wait. You talking to me or are you talking to No Condom Chris? Because I'm not doing it, that's for sure. Alright, so should we do the daily problem? Alright, the problem was that we got a bunch of robots and we set which way they move initially, either left or right. And minimum total distance traveled by the robots. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to approach this. But the constraints tell me like... I wonder if it's... how many robots do we have? 100 robots and 100 factories. What does that mean? Like an n cubed? I don't know, man. Let me think for a little bit. Crop top booty shorts to the office? No way. Man, what is a good Halloween costume for the office? It's too late for me, man. I didn't even... Oh, wait. I didn't change my thing. It's too late for me. how are we gonna solve it, man? So, all right, the first example, they say the answer is 4 because oh, the one robot just stays there, and then we move the other robots. That android in the pic. Oh, wait, oh, I should be a dang android robot like that. That's good company spirit, I suppose. This one is 2. So how do I know where to put which robot, man? Makes me feel like a hard in the last day, man. I think that yesterday's was a hard too. I didn't even do it. You should look at, yeah, Brett, what's happened, Brett? I just looked at the constraints. So does that mean I just try to put each robot to every possible factory? Is that what that means? And I just like take it or leave it, and for every robot, visit every factory. That's like where my mind is going. But I'm unsure. When in doubt, take it or leave it, yeah. So you're saying I should go down that path and continue with these thoughts. All right, that gives me enough confidence to start exploring how it would look. So, all right, I wonder how we're gonna do that. So for every robot, we're just going to try every factory. So right now there's 2 factories, 3 robots. So this robot we're gonna move him there. Then we're gonna move it there. But every time we move to a factory, we have to take into consideration the limit. So how do I manage that with this take it or leave it? Let me think about that. Like, how am I going to transfer that state without being TLE'd? So this is why I'm a bit hesitant with the take it or leave it. I don't know how to cache things here. Because, all right, maybe we can have, let me try and define what the recursive thing, what do we call it? Recursive relationship? Nah, I can't do that, man. I can only do that for Fibonacci. I can't do that for like a hard problem. I'm gonna try and see what the cache would look like though. Is it even DP, man? Oh, I guess, no. Well, first, for sure, we need the I for the robot. And then it's like, I don't know here. Maybe I should just code up the recursion without trying to cache it to see if I can get a correct solution, even though it would be too slow. Alright, let me just try and code up some recursive thing. What should I call it? Like DFS? Would sorting the list help? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Sorting would imply some type of greedy, maybe, where... So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to, for every robot, I'm just gonna send it to every factory. Basically, I'm just brute forcing the solution with recursion, and then maybe something will like pop up in my head how we can optimize it. Hard problem though. Should I look at the zero track rating? HCN C46 from YouTube. What's happening? How you doing? I don't know if this is a bad idea to look up the zero track. Dang, 2453. It was a bad idea. No, I don't want to do it. All right. Anyways, so if we go out of bounds, then we don't have to do any more moves, right? But if we're in bounds, is 2453 hard? Yeah, 24. So my rating is 2100-ish. So 2453 is way higher than what I am, man. This is way out of my league. It's like if I'm a middleweight, a 2453 is like a heavyweight. It's out of my class. But I could get lucky. So I'll try and get a correct solution first, and then I'll try to optimize the solution. Correct as in not accepted from LeetCode, but it just gives the correct answer. Maybe it TLEs though. What is this scale? It's just ELO rating. So on zero track, they rate problems based on how many people solve the problem in a live contest. And the rating of the problem means that 50% of the people who solved that problem were above that rating. So this problem was like 2400. That means half of the people who solved it were ranked higher than 2400, which is a high rank. All right, so for every robot, I iterate through all the factories and I try to move it to that factory. Oh man, but how do I keep track of I mean, I would think, nah, I can't think of any way. Besides making a copy of this vector every time, but that's way too expensive, you know. I said I was gonna brute force it, but I'm already thinking about optimizations. Minimum total distance traveled by the robots. Well, let me think again, man. I don't know what to do. I don't even know where to, like, the reason I don't even want to continue with this, like, what do I do with these states, you know? Greedy? I don't know. Wait, I can give you a hint? Yeah, maybe a small hint, Brett. How can I keep track of how many repairs a factory has left? You know? Within the recursion. Sorting was a good idea. Then you just match up the first ones together. Robot index, factory index, amount used at current factory. Hold on. I gotta try and think of what you're saying. Keep track of the robot index, the factory index. And the amount used. Whew. Oh wait, man, I'm sorry, YouTube guy. HSC Yin, HSIN. How's it going? Man, I'm struggling on this problem. From Germany, man. Welcome to the party. So, if you sort them, so you can keep track of the robot index. I don't understand what that means. The factory index, the robot index, and the amount used. All right, so we sort the robots. And then what do we do with the factories? Do we also sort the factories? Man, I still don't really know what to do, even after you sort them. Like, it doesn't really make ideas pop up into my head. Take it or leave it. Do you send... Yeah, all right. I guess I'm struggling with how to do those states Do I have like two things, I and J, that represent a factory? And then you're saying for each index, and C, Trash Panda Software, thank you for the follow. Amount used at the index. Oh, I think I see what you're saying, Brett. Where it's all right. I'm starting to visualize a solution now, where we keep trying at a factory until we no longer can try it, and then we move to the next factory, and we never look back at the first factory once we skip it. So that way, we don't have to pass these crazy states around when we're just choosing each factory every single time. It's like a very nice pattern. And then, all right. Yeah, I see what y'all saying now. Man, how come I can't think on that level? Like, I was thinking too basic, you know? I was thinking we gotta try every single factory for every single robot. But we do it in a different way with take it or leave it. Ends up being way too slow. Right, that's why I just kind of stopped. I was like, there's no way I can make this solution where I just loop through every factory work. Mainly because I think managing the states would be a nightmare. Like, how do you know how many like robots repairs left in a factory if we do it like that? But with this way, all right, let me just try and code it up. It's getting robots closest to the factory. All right, so hold on. So once we skip it, it's out. Try to use your variable name. C. I'm gonna say count. Or should I say amount? I'm gonna just use C, just to be like Brett. Alright, so at robot I, we can only stop at this factory if C is less than factory J1. Then we can like get repaired at this factory. So how do we do that? What variable should I call this? Take it? Is this taking it? Or is this leaving it at the factory? Or is this taking up a repair slot? I don't know. I'm gonna just say repair here. Wait, should we return 0? Oh, Vertazoid, what's happening, man? Thank you very much for that Prime subscription. How are you doing, Vertazoid? Are you up here for 2024? You must be. You must be up there. That's what I thought. You're right there. Thank you so much, man. Hope everything is going well. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stars turns into 8 stars. All right. So, doing well, just busy these days. I see. I guess we all get busy sometimes, man. Hopefully it's busy in a good way. Like you're being super productive and stuff. Is it the minimum moves? So maybe this should be something big? No, it's long. I don't know what's put here. Is long max a thing? So we go to the next robot and then we keep the current factory. Yeah. And if we skip the repair, it's gonna be I stays the same because the robot still needs to find. Oh yeah. The robot still needs to find a factory, so we can't move on from this robot yet. But we move on from this factory and we'll into long max. Don't worry about that, man. Thank you, Wise Sane. Alright, so this is what I think Brett's talking about, and maybe I can just skip always. I don't need to initialize that to something. And we want the minimum. Let's see if it gives something good. What are they talking about, man? Oh, so I guess if J goes out of bounds, then we should probably return a really big number. Right? Oh, one more base case, yeah. I see. Well, maybe that's not the one. Hold on. Oh, I forgot to increment my... So... How... I guess this would be factory J0 minus robot I. That's how many points we get there. Absolute value. Right? So I need something that's not so big then. What can I repair? Let me try and calculate something that's reasonable. Maybe 1 billion, 2 billion, 20 billion, 200 billion, I don't know. Maybe something like that. Is that too much? Code mop, what's happening? Oh, it's correct. Now it's gonna time out. I just need to cache it. Crazy. So, I mean, this isn't hard to code, but I think it's hard to think. Well, maybe this is a technique I need to learn, which I just hopefully learned it. It's this technique right here. int64t is long, man. I just use long. It's a lot easier for me to type and remember. So cache time on IJ, right? But how are we gonna get that C? Where's the C at? How many can it repair? Is there a limit? Factory J. Oh, the limit right here. The robot length. Limit is not greater than the robot length. Alright, let me make my triple vector. And I guess n plus 1. Let me do... Let's do fact size plus 1. And then let's do n plus 1 again. Let me do n plus 2 just to be super safe. And now we can check the cache. So IJC return these things. Set the cache there. All right. Is that gonna work? No. All right. How do I... Oh, wait. Why is that happening? Because I got a dang int. The heck? It's a crazy looking cache. Man, it's so easy. Thank you so much, Brett. Thank you so much, 40Hz Shadow, and everybody. I can't believe it was that easy to implement. Huh. Like, why is it so hard? It's easy when you tell me, you know, but scared by zero track? No, even before I looked at zero track, it was you say first it's a greedy algorithm. I didn't even know. I was like, will that even work? But it's not really greedy. Like, is this considered greedy? Because we're not always choosing the answer that makes most sense. We're also skipping. We're basically trying everything, but the sorting helps with managing your states easily, you know. I think this is one of the things I struggle with the most, is how to figure out some nice states that can hold all the state for the problem, for overlapping things, for DP problems, you know. Because at first I was thinking, man, I'm gonna have to create this whole thing every single time, or at least like a vector repairs left or something, you know. I was thinking something like this, and I'm just gonna have to figure out some way to represent this in as small of a data structure as possible. It's a bit of a mix since it's DP, but you need a trick to get the states to work. Right. I think that's one of my biggest weaknesses for sure, is how do you compress the states? I think by sourcing it, you're able to compress the states where you don't need that many. And I don't think I've ever done a technique like this before that was so clear to me now. Like, after you explained it, Brett, you know, take it or leave it. I know the technique, but this is like take it or leave it on top of, I don't know what to call it, state compression. I'm just coining new terms here. Sorting. Interesting. I feel I definitely learned some things by doing this problem. Unlock some new techniques, even though it's not really a brand new technique. It's just taking two concepts and smashing them together, and it creates a new move, you know? All right. Thank you very much. I have no clue what to do for this problem. Bobby Blue, have you been paying attention, man? We just went over it. Oh, you weren't here. Yeah, it's a DP problem. It's take it or leave it. But there's a trick. Look at the code, man. It's really just take it or leave it. So if we can take it, we repair here. And if we leave it, we just go on to the next factory. I read the tutorial with only 2 states. Dang, can do it with only 2 states. Let me see what they're talking about. Where's the code at? Man, I can't read bottom up DP. But yes, take it or leave it. Alright, I can try and explain it to you, Bobby Blue. So the idea is for every robot, so these are robots right here, we keep track of which index we're at. So I represents which robot we're at, and J would represent which factory we're at. So the first thing you got to do is like you sort the robots and you sort the factories so that they're sorted by their position on the x-axis. And then for every robot that we have, we're either going to repair it at the current factory, or we're going to skip and move on to the next factory, right? But the key here is we only need to keep track of like how many we've taken at the current factory, because once we skip a factory, like once we increment J and we move on to another factory, we will never go back to the previous factory. So with this, we can like kind of store less states and be able to like keep all the states that we need, or all the information we need. So when we skip to the next robot, or we only skip the factories, we can't skip the robots. When we skip a factory, like right here, we don't increment the robot. The robot is the same. Like we still need to find the factory to repair this robot at. So we don't increment I there. But when we repair a robot, we've already repaired it. So we increment the robot, and then the factory doesn't move. The factory stays the same. But what we do is we increment the amount that we have repaired at this factory, and eventually there will be a case where we can no longer repair any more robots at this factory, and we will not repair here. And in that case, we'll skip to the next factory. And then this will check every combination of robots to all the factories. Bet Simp in the house. DP Master, no. Brett walks me through this one, man. All right, the two states. So, man, how do you do this with 2 states? If a factory has a limit 3, just create a new vector. Oh, I see. So it's not really 2 states only. It's like it's the same amount of total states, just 2. Wait, is it the same amount of total states? It sounds like it should be, right? Or no? It sounds like it should be. You could have some space lost with your 3D array. Editor makes the factory flatten. What's the length of your new factory? Wait. Well, the factory is... The length of the new factory is factory times robots. And you're saying... I mean... 100... That's like 10,000 max. In the worst case, it isn't better than what you did. But in the best case, it is. Interesting. Alright, I mean, I understand that. I understand what you do there for 2 states. Alright, should we move on from this problem now? Today I learned, I think. Man, I was thinking maybe I should do a digit DP problem just so it's still, I don't forget it, you know? But I don't know if I want to do it right now. Maybe I have to watch a VOD before my bedtime. Yeah, maybe. It took me a while, but Brett walked me through the whole idea, and it just made sense after that. I think, you know, Brett, when he explained the how to remove the duplicates in some problem, I forget which one, I think it's the same idea that kind of went to my head, where it's like once you skip it, you skip all the numbers that were the same. The duplicate removal is fun. Yeah, I think it's very similar to the same type of technique, even though it's not the same. It's like I thought similar things. I think the most important realization is like every prefix of the sorted robots will be placed at some prefix of the factory if both are sorted, because crossing is strictly worse. A lot of DP has its format. I see. Yeah, I'll try to remember this technique. I think this is one of the first problems I've done with this technique. You should do yesterday's daily. Oh man, yesterday's daily was a hard problem, man. You're trying to kill me out here. I didn't do yesterday's daily. Should we try it? Can I do it? I'm not gonna lie. I read this problem a few hours ago. I was like, nah. I don't feel like to do that. But let's try it. Let's try it. Wait. Should we check zero track first? Dang, 1912. I should be able to do this. Oh, shit. Maybe I shouldn't have checked. Alright, minimum number of removals to make mountain array. You may recall that an array is a mountain array if and only if length is greater than or equal to 3. There exists some index I such that everything up to I is less than it and everything is, or whatever, man. Y'all know what mountain arrays are. Given an integer array nums, return the minimum number of elements to remove to make nums a mountain array. So is this a take it or leave it also? But how do you do that? Let's see. So I'm iterating through. And I don't know. So I'm thinking like we should, at every index, maybe we should check. But it's like two different directions, man. How do you know where the peak is? I think this is harder than its zero track rating. Okay, that gives me a little bit of confidence then. Because I'm like 200 points higher than its zero track rating. And it doesn't seem so obvious to me. And earlier, when I thought about the problem for like 2 minutes, I was like, nah, I'm not doing this, man. All right, so maybe here's my thoughts. I'm thinking at every index, we can either include it in the mountain array or we can leave it out. But we can only include it if it's valid. But how do you know if it's valid? I guess it depends on which side of the mountain you are. If you're on the left side of the mountain or on the upslope or the downslope. But that seems complicated, man, because it's like we have to decide where the peak is somehow. But maybe, all right, maybe another way is if we iterated through and we chose a peak for every index and then we went left and right from that peak just to make sure. I don't know if that's any better. Where we add up how many things we need to remove going this way, how many things going that way. But they're looking for some type of n squared. Alright, so example to this, say one solution is to remove the elements that are here, here, and here. So 1, 5, 6, 3, 1. Let me try and science this problem. So let's say one solution, you take out these elements. And this would be the peak. And that's like one side down, the other side down. Yeah, so I think I iterate from there to there. And I try everything as a peak. So I try the peak. Try this to be a peak. Or let me put the peaks right here. So then I see how many we have to remove. And we don't have to remove any. So this would return 0. And then how many things we'd have to remove here to make this a peak. Well, we'd have to remove everything, so this is not a good peak. And then maybe we try this one. It's like we'd have to remove these two and these two, so that would be 4. What is problem tagged as? I haven't looked. I don't like to look at those things. Baba Rumba, it can't be a peak. Right, so some of these peaks will be invalid. But I don't know if this is the right approach, man. I'm just doing some things. Alright, so if we chose 6 as the peak, then we'd have to see like how many things we have to remove here to make this valid, how many things we have to remove here to make this valid. And we'd say I mean, we can remove these two things. Or this one and this one. And then here, I guess that's the answer they gave us. We remove those. Alright, should I try something like that, man? I don't know if it's a good idea. Maybe it's just the longest increasing subsequence. Is it just LIS in disguise? Maybe. Maybe I could do the peak thing and then do an LIS. No. Yeah. Can you do an LIS? Nice guess. But you'll need one more. Hold on. LIS until the peak and LIS after the peak. Yeah, I was thinking something like that. So longest increasing or longest decreasing subsequence. Alright, so my next thing now is like, it needs to be longest increasing or longest decreasing subsequence that starts at peak -1, right? So if I did longest decreasing subsequence of, and the first thing has to be peak -1. Huh. Alright, can I try and implement that? Let me try. So I want to go like, this would be the peak. And then should I just make two DPs for now? Maybe I can try and combine them after I think about it a little bit. But how am I gonna do this? And should I use the binary search LIS to find let me think. Maybe I should use a binary search. Because we don't need the values, do we? We just need longest decreasing subsequence where every value is smaller than the peak. Right? Let me try and code that up, man. I'm gonna call it LDS. I don't know what I should pass in here yet. Let me just try and think. So how would we do this with binary search? we'd have we have to iterate through so this is on the left side. And we're iterating through. Oh, we also need like the max. And then only if nums I is smaller than the max, then is it like a valid candidate. Peter F81. You're back again, man. What's happening? Hope you're doing okay. So longest decreasing subsequence, and so how does this binary search LIS work? We find a lower bound. Man, it's too hard for me right now. So the candidates initially is empty. Let me bring this up here so I can try and science it. Baba Rumba, yeah, you're right. My bad. So this is our peak. We're at index 3, and we're looking for something that is larger. Man, can I do that? Something that is larger than that, and it's not, so I put it in there. And now I'm at the 1. No, I'm looking for something smaller, right? How do you do this? How do you do this? So, upper bound. Man, I have a dang video on LIS binary search, and I don't remember how to do it now. Maybe I should just do a regular LIS. It's like 2 greater than equal to, or greater than 2, nothing's there, so we put the 2 in. 1 greater than 2, or greater than 1, there's a 2, so replace it, same thing. And then here, greater than this, there's nothing there, so we put it, and then now the LIS is 2 length. But what if we wanted to go with longest decreasing? So that means we're looking for something less than, right? So we're looking for something less than 5. There's nothing there. So we put that there. Now we're looking for something less than 1. There's nothing there. So we put that in there. Man, why am I tripping? So instead of doing longest decreasing, I can just do longest increasing up to a max that ends at a certain index. And then that way I don't have to like trip myself up about lower bound, upper bound, and R begin and R end and reverse, whatever, right? So, yeah. How do you do an upper bound? And what's the target? So we're saying if this iterator man, this problem's too hard. Candidates begin plus end. Does that mean that it's out of the range and we should append this to candidates? No, we should replace this. Anyways, so I guess I should just do some testing to see if this actually gives me the right answer. But this is a real struggle, man. I'm not gonna lie. LIS. Would I have the end, which would be I minus 1, or just I? And the maximum would be the peak. Let's see. Oh. What are they tripping about here? What does that mean, man? It's like something with that. No, it's not with that. I less than end. I don't know where I'm messing up. Clearly it's in here somewhere. So let's see. Candidates from 0 to the end. I don't know why that error message was popping up. All right, clearly something to do here. Oh, wait. This plus n thing, that doesn't even make any sense. Because I'm searching I'm thinking the wrong thing, man. I don't know why I got confused there. I was thinking this is like searching in nums, but I'm not searching nums, I'm searching the candidates. Anyways, alright, so 1, the LIS is 0. Oh, that's true, because nothing is smaller than that. This one, 0, that looks right. This one, 5. Is it 2? No, 5 should be 1. 5 should not be 2. How do I have 2 there? So it looks at the 2. It's less than the max. So it puts the candidate in. Maybe print the candidates in. Yeah, maybe. But the candidates should not be correct. It should just, the size only should be correct. Steven Sagiball, what's happened? My confidence has been a roller coaster. What's up, man? What you talking about? One, 1, 5. Wait, 1, 1. Oh, I see. I see. So this needs to be maybe a lower bound instead of an upper bound. And then now let me check. Oops, maybe I should like erase this part. Can you code a brute force solution? Maybe. But I think I'm close. So 3 should be 1, right? That's index here. And then 6, 2 looks good. And then this one, wait, 3, 4, 5, 6. So index 4, yeah. Index 5, 2, 1, yes. And all right, this looks really good to me. This looks good. I'm gonna call this LIS left. Maybe I can create another function, but I'll just copy it. And this one will be our start. So we'll go from I equal start and we go until end. And no. That's not right. That's not right. The start will be n minus 1. And we go right up until the end. And then, yeah. All right, so here we go. Left size, right size. What I call this, LIS left. So in the right size, it's gonna end at I plus 1. And then, then this size of this mountain is gonna be left plus right plus 1. And then how many removed is gonna be n minus total size, right? And then we just want the least. And I hope this is the right answer, man. Seems really close. Expected 6. Oh, wait. 1, 9 plus 7. What's happened? Are you going for n squared log n? Well, I'm just doing LIS like this. I think n squared should work. But wait, what was... I don't know what was wrong. Wrong test case. Let's try it out though. So they say... I'm only saying 3. Why? They're saying we gotta remove 6 things. How are we gonna... Oh, this is only decreasing. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, it's not only decreasing. It's like there's a peak right here. 4, 5, 6. I think this is the peak. You guys hear about the massive layoffs today? Which layoff? Dropbox? Dropbox and Miro. Yeah, I saw something about Dropbox, man. I think I see what's happening, man. Let me just confirm. Brent Arata in the house. How you doing, man? Alright, so the problem is right here. I'm saying at index 1. Oh, this is 0. And then I get like something there. So maybe I have to be like only if both these sizes have a size, then we can take something, right? Then I can remove that. Void 42, what's happening? Anyone here grinding LeetCode, code forces, and math for Jane Street? I'm sure there's probably at least one person here grinding for Jane Street. But it ain't me. Well, it's not me right now. I don't know if I'll ever be good enough for Jane Street, man. But there's a few people who work at HFT in this stream. I do remember somebody from a while ago who was at Jane Street. Nice. What would be the binary search solution? I didn't know. Wait, what? I didn't know that you can do binary search with LIS. Or, yeah, the other way around, though. You do LIS with binary search. I think I could consolidate this where I only have one function to handle both the left side and right side. Maybe just having direction instead, and like a start and an end and a direction, but I can't be bothered, man. So LIS with binary search is n log n. That is correct. And LIS with DP is n squared. I have a video on this, Bobby Blue. Where's my video at? Wait, how do I go to my thing? I don't even know YouTube, man. I'm trying to show you my video. View my channel. It's better to see me do it live. Wait. Oh, it's the last video I uploaded. I'm gonna give it to you right now. Alright. So that was the dang LIS for yesterday's problem. That was yesterday's daily, and then I did today's daily earlier. You are brave enough to do this in front of everyone and top 1.7% on LeetCode. Nah, Jane Street is like way above top 1.7%, man. I think first, Jane Street, it feel like you need the pedigree from like an Ivy League or something before you can even get considered. And then I think you have to be like 2,500 plus to get through with Jane Street, man, or at least not just 2,500, but you also have to be probably really good at a bunch of stuff that I'm not good at. I guess Jane Street uses OCaml. I don't know anything about OCaml. I think some people tell me here that those HFT firms require a lot of knowledge about network engineering and network engineering optimization and things like that. I don't really know anything. Pedigree is required. Yeah, I don't have the pedigree, man. I'm just a joker. Maybe one day, but highly doubt myself on that one. I used to try and think like, yeah, you know, one day I'll get to those companies. But lately I've been thinking, I don't know if I want those companies, man. Maybe the biggest reason I wanted them before was just for the prestige and like the pedigree, you know. I just wanted that stamp, like, yeah, I work at one of these super hard to get into companies. But now these days I'm thinking it sounds like working at them places is hard, man. And I'm not a very hard worker. M. Dembski, what's happening? Love your shirt. I was doing programming competitions. I always argued for RC as less error prone. Yeah, man. Same here. I'm a big fan of RC. I think XY is the worst by far. IJ is acceptable, but not nearly as good as RC. Like, I and J even look the same. It's hard. They both have little dots over them. They're both like one stroke, except the J has a little curve. So at a first glance, I and J looks similar too, man. And RC is just so clear. Row column, that's what RC stands for. And the reason why XY is the worst is because when we're talking about 2D grids or 2D matrices, X and Y are inverse to what they stand for in the Cartesian plane, because the rows are usually the first number and then the columns are the second number, you know. And then the Cartesian points, it's like the X is technically like the column it's in, and that's the first number, and the Y is like which row it is in, and that's, you know, it's like opposite, man. So it gets it confused, and it's so hard to debug because I'm sure everyone here has done geometry or something, and you're used to the coordinates being XY, and it's just not great. So I highly recommend to stop using XY for 2D grids. Me here using capital I and capital J. Wait, small I and capital. I don't even know what you're talking about, smart coder. Like capital I and a common L. So they look exactly the same. All right, let's do easies and mediums for this room that we're about to do. I'm trying to kind of chill, you know. So if you don't know what Leet Rooms is an extension for Chrome that allows us to have multiplayer LeetCode. It's really cool. Oh man, these problems aren't that fun. But find the pivot integer, implement stack using queues, number with same consecutive differences, and sort list. Bring binary search back, man. I've been telling the dang binary search founders, indirectly telling them to bring it back, but I don't know if they're gonna bring it back, man. They're both big ballin' with big time jobs, and maybe they're just too busy to even care about something like that anymore. But I'll send the signal again, you know. Tell them if they wait too long, LeetCode is gonna come for their money with their collaborative thing, you know. Hosting was a pain point there. Yeah, I think that was one of the biggest things. I think the time sink it was for them was one thing, and then it was like, I think they said it was like $1,000 a month to host it. Is there a video about binary search? Yeah, I don't know if there's a video, but some of my old VODs, I'm only doing binary search, man. Like, I used to strictly train on binary search. Yeah, I got all my old VODs, but they're not up there on YouTube or anything. I haven't uploaded them. I've been thinking if I should. Maybe I should. In a vault somewhere. If you want to see, like, my super old videos. Sand Cork, what's happened? Welcome to the party. Just ripping phone books in half to practice binary search. Yeah, we're talking about the website binary search, though. We're not talking about the algorithm. Alright, should we try the medium problems? Numbers with same consecutive differences. Me being smartass. Okay. Feeling lazy today, man. Some days I don't want to chain or train. Binary search slaps. Yeah, it did. That's for sure. Alright, let me read this problem. Given two integers, n and k, return an array of all the integers of length n, where the difference between every consecutive digits is k. You may return the answer in any order. Note that the integers should not have leading zeros. Integers as 0, 2 and 0, 4, 3 are not allowed. Do you solve mountain array? Yeah, I solved it. If you're curious about my solution, man, I can send it to you. Alright, so this one sounds hard. Numbers with same consecutive differences. Consecutive differences? What is that? Let me read it one more time. N and k return an array of all the integers of length n, where the difference between every two consecutive digits is k. Have you thought about trying to solve them in a functional language for an added challenge? I have never thought about that, man. I don't think I need any added challenges, man. Everything is so hard to me already, you know. What I'm really trying to get, though, is I'm just trying to get that Guardian badge. And I think once I get my Guardian badge, I don't know if I will continue training Um, I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to retire, man. But I don't know what would become of this stream if I were to stop training. He's going the distance? Wait, what do you mean? Tuksu, what's happening? Yeah. That's what I've been thinking, man. I should maybe not stop training completely, but stop training 3 times a week and taking every single contest. I'd like to do other things with my time. What is this, man? The Distance? I don't even know this song. Do I? I don't know this song. Only like 100 elos left. Yeah, those 100 elos. It's been taking me a few years, you know. It says submission does not exist. I think you got to be logged in. But if you don't have a LeetCode account, man, I could paste bin it for you. You're lucky I'm nice, Peter F81. I'm a nice person, man. I will do this just for you. There you go. All right. Let me think about this problem. You're so close to the badge. Wait, the October badge? Yeah, forget about that. There was some problem. It was too hard. I didn't know how to do it, man. So I only want the badge like if I solved everything on my own. What I don't want is to look up a solution and paste the answer just to get the badge. I don't want to do that, man. I want my badge to mean like I was able to solve everything in the month by myself, because I've never been able to do that in my whole life. So if I'm able to do that, then the badge will signify like a crazy milestone in my algorithms career. You look then learn? Yeah, but if I had to look up how to do a problem, I don't want to get credit for solving it. You know? I think what I think about badges is probably different than what other people think about them. I want the badge to be a reward that I'm good enough to solve every problem for 30 days without having to go see how people solve it, you know, because I can solve it myself. And I'm clearly not there yet, but almost. I think I was pretty close this month. Let me see which problems I missed. Oh, it was this one. This dang one put me in the grave. JV Disiphus, what's happening? For new learners, being able to comprehend what's going on when you look at code is also a great talent, though. Yeah, I mean, so many times I look at code and I have no idea what's happening, man. All right, let me think about this problem. So, number of length 3. And all right, I think I can do this one. Let's see. How are we gonna solve it though? So I guess, what would I do? Should I use like a Q? So between every digit, so I have to take the last digit, mod 10, and then add 7, or add K and then minus K, and append that. So should I use a Q for this? And initially, I guess we can push. Wait, how can we find out how long a number is? I use a string because it's easy. No, I'll use a Q. I'll use a Q. So initially, I suppose we'll push in 1 through 9. And then I guess we'll run while there's something in the queue. What are we gonna do? While there's something in our queue, let's pop the top number. And then now this number, maybe I should make a function that like checks size. All right, so then maybe I should call that length, but whatever. So if this size is K, no, N, that means it's a number that we need. But if it's not, that means we gotta append a new number, and we're gonna try and add K and subtract K. How are we gonna do that? So the last digit is node mod 10, and then next add, or next digit is and the subtract is like last digit minus K. And I guess we'll say if next add is less than 10, then we can use it. So it's going to be q.push node times 10 plus next add. And then if next sub, if that's greater than or equal to 0, then that means it's a valid number and we should push it. Let's see if that works, man. Oh, easy. Finish the whole room. Uh-oh. K equals 0. What the heck? How did I get that? Oh, man. Oh, I see. I see. So I have to also be like next sub, not equal next add. All right, let's see if that works. Easy. Not bad, not bad. Problem looked hard when I first read it, and then thought about it. Not so bad. Let's see if you can do merge sort. Man, Bobby Blue, why you always trying to make me do things I don't like to do? Should I do any other problems in this thing? Find pivot. Given a positive integer n, find the pivot integer x such that the sum of all elements between 1 and x inclusively equals the sum of all elements between x and n inclusively. Return the pivot integer x. If no such integer exists, return -1. I could do this. Alright, so n is 8. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see, I see. Alright, let me try and do this where total is, how do you do this? N times n plus 1 over 2. Is that the formula? And then so I want to add I to the left, and then I want to check like that, and then I want to subtract from the total. Uh-oh. I didn't return anything. No, that's not right. 1. Oh, less than equal to n, I suppose. Alright, not bad, not bad. Is 2485 the 2485th problem? Yes, it is. So LeetCode, I don't even know how many problems they have these days, but close to like 3,000, maybe more than 3,000. Good lord, yeah. Oh, BetSimp knows. 3,339 to be exact. Yeah. There we go. 3339. Yeah, man, BetSimp ain't joking, man. He's for real. He's solved every single problem, and every week we get 4 new problems from the contest. So even if you solve all the problems, you still have to solve more. Proud of my 2, man. We all got to start somewhere. The very first LeetCode problem I solved was June 11th, 2019. I was living in Japan back then. And then this is December 8th, 2019. That's when I really started to train. My first time training LeetCode. This is where I learned about binary trees and linked list and shit like that. And then early March, that's when COVID hit. And then that's when I stopped training for a while. Then I got bored and I started training again summer of 2020. And then I got a job at a small startup in September, probably around this time, and I stopped training again for almost a year. And then June 2021. This is when I started my grind to get into Fang. And I trained seriously. This is also when I started to stream. So I started to stream and I started to grind for Fang at the same time. And you can see streaming has been really effective for me in terms of consistency. Before I really struggled with consistency. And then as soon as I stream, easy, 150 days in a row. And I got my offer. Well, I took my interview like October 28th or something. 29th maybe. And I got my offer around like second week in November. But I've still been training here and there, even when I have a job. But I don't train as crazy anymore. What do you mean you're bored? Wait, when I was bored? During COVID, I was bored. I don't know. You can't go outside, man. What do you mean? I was working on the Euler project problems, but that's dead now, and found about LeetCode. Yeah, I've heard about Euler project, but I've never done any of those things. I think it's more geared towards math. Anyways, that's a little story about my LeetCode journey. Oh, Julio Campos, what's happened? Thank you for the follow. Oilers for oily people. What does that mean, smart coder? All right, we got. Should I do problems in this room? I don't like these problems, man. I don't like the design things, or I don't even know what sort list is. Yeah, I ain't doing that either, man. Just cheat. I could take requests. If anybody has a problem they'd like to see me attempt, I'm willing to do that. I could hit zero track. I feel like I've been, oh shit, I just signed out. I feel like I've been kind of neglecting zero track lately. I haven't done one in such a long time. But maybe I should try like Guardian level problems, you know? Guardian level is like 2180. Or Bobby Blue is giving me a hard problem. Let's see. Got this in Uber OA. Alright. Is that a Destiny reference? I don't know what you're talking about, man. What reference? What did I just say? You need to be better than Guardians to become a Guardian. Yeah. So what are you trying to say? You trying to say I should bump it up to 2200s? What's OA? Online assessment. All right, let me try the Uber OA problem. Longest continuous subarray with absolute diff less than or equal to limit. Huh. Given an array of integers, nums, and an integer limit, return the size of the longest non-empty subarray such that the absolute difference between any two elements of this subarray is less than or equal to limit. I can do this. I can do this right now. I'll show you. So first thing I'm thinking about, sliding window. And I'm going to use a map. So I'm going to be doing an n log n sliding window, but I wonder if on is possible. Anyways, let me just do the n log n first. I think this is how you do it. I'm not sure. So here we go. Should I explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it, or should I just implement? I can explain it. So I'm sliding a window. So the number is 8247. I'm going to keep track of frequency counts, and I'll use a map. Alright, so the window starts in the beginning, and I process the first character, or the first number at R, and we'll say, okay, 8 appears one time. And then the limit is 4. So that means the largest number in the map and the smallest number in the map, you take their difference and it should be less than the limit. So once that's true, we're good. So I'm just going to keep growing the map. So it processed the right pointer, 2 increments one time. But now the largest and smallest number have a diff of 6. So that means we got to shrink our map. So to shrink it, I increment the left pointer and I process that. So I decrement the counts, and if it reaches 0, I erase it from our map. So now the limit is 0, or the diff is 0, so our limit is good, and we can start growing it again. So we grow the thing, and 4 appears one time, and the diff in here is only 2, so that's also good. So now our answer is of size 2. And then we grow it one more time, we add the 7. And now the diff is 5, which is more than the limit. So this is not valid, we have to shrink it. So we process the left pointer, we decrement the 2, erase it from the map. And now the diff is 3, which is also a good thing. And then that's it, size 2. So I'll show you how I implement that. I use a map. We can also use a multi-set here, but I'm not very familiar with a multi-set stuff. So I'm just going to use a map and do some bootleg things instead. All right, first things first, my left pointer is at 0, my right pointer is at 0. This is how I do my sliding windows. They're really bootleg because I use a while loop. Most people use a for loop for their sliding windows, but I'm still using the first version of the sliding window I ever came up with when I was a noob, and I haven't moved on from it since. I also like to do this. This is my right number, so now I can increment the frequency of my right number in the map, and then now I'll check if this is a valid map. So how do I know it's a valid map? It's a valid map if beginning, how do you do this, man? The map dot beginning first, that's the key, minus map dot r begin, no, yeah, r begin, that's the last or the largest. Wait, this is smallest minus, so maybe I should do r begin minus begin. That would be the largest thing in the map minus the smallest key in the map, and we have to check that that difference is less than equal to the limit. So you need absolute. I don't think we do, since this number will always be larger than this number because the map is sorted by the keys. But yeah, I was also thinking I need absolute difference until I remember that the map is sorted. So this should always be bigger. And now, so if, wait. This is the wrong. This should be while it's greater than the limit. So this means that the difference between the largest and smallest number is beyond the limit, which means it's not a valid window. And we want to shrink the window here. So I shrink the window. I remember the number that was at my left pointer, and I also increment it at the same time. And then I decrement the count in the frequency map. And this is the kind of weird thing you have to do if you don't use a multi-set for the map. You have to check if left is 0, then we erase it. And we need to do this part Otherwise, the values in here will be incorrect because it's going to say if there's an 8, 0 here, it's going to think that the largest value in the map is an 8 and the smallest value is a 4 or whatever if this was a big number. But in reality, this number doesn't exist anymore because the count is 0, so we have to remove it from the map. That's what that does. And then now, after this while loop, we can be certain that whatever L and R is, it has to be a valid window. So we can just say the ans is the maximum of whatever that we've seen. This might be off by 1, but I don't think it is. Let's see. I forgot to initialize the answer. I hope this is right, man, because I just explained it like I know I'm talking about, you know. All right, there you go. This is an n log n solution. But I wonder if you can do it in on time with something else here. Sometimes people can use like dex or monotonic stack queues instead of a map to achieve on time, but I don't know if it's possible. It could be. I just haven't given it much thought. Luke D. Harrison from YouTube. What's happening, man? Thank you. All right, so there's your problem, Bobby Blue. I hope you were able to solve this in your OA, man, because I think this is a fair game problem. It's nothing too crazy. And I would imagine that you should be able to do it at your skill level from what I've seen, you know. I did not got destroyed. Dang. What happened? Like, what were you thinking? Were you trying, did you just go down the wrong rabbit hole? Or did you have problems implementing the sliding window? Just pure sliding window? Was this part tricky to try and figure out? I think your solution is ON already. It's not ON because insertion into the map is log n time, right? Because the map is sorted by key. So map insertion is not free. It's not O1. Python, you need a heap? Wait, why? Why can't you use an ordered dictionary? Or a sorted dictionary or whatever? In Rosis, what's happening? Yeah, Python, you can use or sorted list. That might, well, sorted list. I don't know about sorted list. Wait, Python doesn't have an ordered dictionary in standard library that you can just use? I don't know anything about Python, man. These sorted containers. Even more reason to use C++ out there, you know? What language are you talking to me? I use C++. Bobby Blue uses Python. It's gone already. Can you solve it now, Bobby Blue? Because you should, I think it's a problem you should know how to do, man. I'm trying. All right, let's take a look at some Python solutions here. I'm curious. Oh, I just saw Lee 215 using the dex. A double heap? Double heap sounds crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie. Man, all these solutions look a little crazy. Binary insert and remove? What the hell are they doing? Anyways. Alright. What's next, man? Are we about to do one of these problems? Alright, which one of these should I try? Mailboxes, Q4, biweekly 28. I'll try it, man. This is the last problem I'll try today. What was your degree in? I studied mechanical engineering a really long time ago, but I never really worked as an engineer, as a mechanical engineer. How come LeetRooms doesn't allow you to pick problems? Man, because you gotta add that feature yourself. It is open source, so you can contribute to the project if that's something that you want. Flumsy is the person who created LeetRooms, and I think Flumsy has just been too busy to add new features and deal with feature requests. So I think if we want these things, we're gonna have to do them, man. Yeah, I haven't tried to contribute, but I have set up the thing. I got LeetRooms running locally a few months ago, but that's where I stopped. I never actually contributed anything. Just learned what LeetRooms is. Yeah, LeetRooms is really cool. One of the coolest projects I've seen. Probably one of the best extensions I've ever seen on the internet. All right. Is it new? It's been out for like, I don't know, a year plus, a couple of years now. Can we see the first commit? Last year, year and a half old, almost 2 years old. All right, mailboxes. Given the array houses, where houses I is the location of the ith house along a street and an integer k, allocate k mailboxes in the street. Return the minimum total distance between each house and its nearest mailbox. All right. And house's length is, there's 100 houses. And houses is up to 10,000, the distance. So I'm thinking, let's try every index to place a mailbox there, right? Like take it or leave it. I did my 2 problems like 3 years ago, so I just missed it. Dang. Wait. So you only have done 2 problems. You used to do Project Euler, and now you're thinking about jumping on LeetCode. But are you like training for interviews, or do you just find these puzzles fun to do? And do you know about Advent of Code? It's coming up real soon, man. Coming up in, I don't know if I'll be doing it this year though. I should be, but I'm gonna be busy in December. JD2VE, thank you very much. And King Zugi, thank you very much for the follow. What's that? Advent of Code is a yearly coding event that lasts for 25 days from December 1st to December 25th. And every day there is a new problem to do. and the problems get increasingly harder until about week 2 or 3, and then it kind of, that's the peak, and then it gets easier after that. And there's a leaderboard. Should I log in? Man, I should log in, but I don't remember how I logged in. Okay. Wait, where's my leaderboard? Alright, I can show you my leaderboard, man, from last year. Hold on, I'm bringing it up. Private leaderboards. Alright, here's my last year's leaderboard, man. So this is Advent of Code 2023. I was able to get 24 stars, which means right up until week 2. Then I gave up. Like, a gold star means you got 2 parts of the problem. A silver star means you could only get the first part. And it's a pretty fun time, man. Lots of crazy people, crazy good at this stuff. Do it. Is there only one problem? No. There's one problem every day, but the problem has 2 parts. Yeah, so one problem with 2 parts. So it's really 50 problems over 25 days. It's a really fun time, I have to say. So if you don't know about this, be sure to have this on your radar for next month. Yeah, you can do all the previous problems. Like, you can just, you don't even have to do them live. You can do past year's problems. But the problems are really long to read, man. So I highly recommend to just go sign up for Advent of Code and mess around with the old years. It's great. Anyways, mailboxes. Let me try and solve this. I think I can do this problem. And we need K mailboxes. So we got K's 100. We got 100 houses. Let me think here. So should I like the distance X? No. How do I know? I'm not sure how to solve this yet. So once I place these things, I'm feeling like I was thinking about like placing a mailbox at every possible location in this size from 1 to 10,000. But then how am I gonna know at the end how close everything was? wonder if this is like the problem we did earlier when we sorted the houses or we sorted the things. Man. So then I guess we need like an I. I don't know. So I'm thinking like, how do we know what the distances are at the end? Because just because we place a mailbox, that doesn't tell us how far houses are from it, you know? All right, 1, 4, 8, 10, 20. They say we place one at 3. I guess 2 or 3. At 9. And then on 20. So it seems we should like have 3. I don't know. Rafa J chillin' in the house. There's nothing better than hearing me say man. I say too much maybe. But I say it whenever I'm just feeling like forget about this junk, man. I'm tired. I don't feel like to do this problem. But I should. It takes a lot of energy to think, man. I'm not gonna lie. My mind just wants to chill and talk about nonsense with everyone. That's a lot more fun than trying to solve these problems. Exactly, sometimes it's that man of defeat. Oh man, yeah. Oh, you guys want to race? Man, you gotta pay to race. Shahid Muff Akir. Welcome to the party. What do you think? How much points needed for the merch? I'm thinking like 100,000 points, and I'll give you a T-shirt or something. WTF? Yo, you want me to give out free money for no reason? Get out of here, man. You think I really want to be buying all y'all T-shirts? I ain't that rich. I ain't rich at all. I've already bought like tons of them. Do you get money on channel points? Wait, what do you mean? No, like if I make money from channel points, no way. Channel points are just for fun, man. But I have things that like real redemptions. So for 500k, I'll send you one of my pictures here. One of these 2 pictures. You know, that cost me real money. These dang things cost like $100 each. Maybe more, like 120 bucks. The frame is like 50 or 60. The print is like 60, 70. And then for 1,000,000 channel points, I'll build you a keyboard. And that keyboard is like several $100s. So you need to be good at gambling to get 500K. Wait, how many points do y'all have right now? I don't understand the question. Minimum distance to mailbox. What are the rules about where the mailboxes should be? Mailboxes can be anywhere. And we want to return the minimum total distance from every house to the closest mailbox. I don't think you can get to 1,000,000 without gambling. Yeah, Rafa J chillin'. That is why I encourage everybody to take part in the bets when we have them. I used to do a lot more gambling, but I've kind of toned it down lately. We used to do a lot of coin flips, where I guess I could show you one right now, man. Should we just do one coin flip or one dice game? So that's why I only gamble on elections. Like, if you look at all my subs, my sub icons are like these dice. And it's dice because we roll dice out here, man. I'll show you. I'll show you. Roll a die. So you want to get the mailbox as close as you can to the houses. Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, let's do one dice roll just for old time's sakes. Just to show Rafa J chillin' what's up. So I'll give y'all 1 minute. 1 minute for this dice roll. And it'll be like highs or lows. Highs, lows. Lows is 1 to 3. Highs is 4, 5, 6. And this is all it is, man. Rolling dice. This is how we consolidate our channel points, so that somebody can get enough channel points to redeem one of those things. Yeah, low is 1, 2, 3. High is 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna roll one die, and what is it gonna be? Where's Q? Nah, Q is playing Dungeons and Dragons, man. Are you like one of the guys you'd find in a smoke-filled pachinko parlor in Japan? Man, I've played pachinko, and I've won some things at pachinko. I think I won like a pack of cigarettes. Or something. Anyways, place those bets. You guys don't have much time left. It's a 50-50 chance. So, Bobby Blue wants to do a little type racer. Yeah, maybe I'll just joke around until the end of the stream. Alright, so big money on none of them. Here we go. High or low? Easy. Lows wins. So, congrats to all the low people out there. Easy money. Wait, sharing screen? Oh, man. Oh, rigged? No, man. I am the most legit. Look, you can even see. Look at that. The dice roll is 2. Man, this whole time, stop the roll. All right, all right. I will stop. Well, no Connor Chris says stop. Alright, the only way to do that is to just delete and return the points then. I will not redo anything. The only fair thing to do is to return the points to everybody. Alright, let's do it one more time, man. 1 minute to highs or lows. Place your bets. And this time, everything, you'll see all of my movements, man. Maybe I'll do this one. And then we'll do the type racer. And maybe we'll, I don't know. If people want, maybe I'll do some more gambling to consolidate channel points right now. So place those bets. Less than a minute left to bet. If you think it's gonna go high, bet high. High is 4, 5, 6. If you think it's gonna go low, bet low. 1, 2, 3. And the previous time I rolled these dice, it was low. So what does that mean? Is it gonna be high the next time? Is it gonna be low? Damn, Tuxu $5,000 on low. Easy money. Clistar 3,000 on high. Dang, big money. Don't defense coming in with 2,300 bucks just like that. Are y'all ready? I'm roll the dice right now. Highs or lows? Ooh, it's high, man. Don't defense and Clistar. No condom Chris, Rafa J chillin'. Oh, Julio Campos and Knox 172. Easy money out there, man. Alright, that's the type of stuff we like to do. We can do another one. So usually I start off with highs or lows because it's the easiest thing people can do. Let's move into something a little bit more interesting. So we're gonna bet. I'm gonna add some more dice in. We're gonna bet on, will the sum be odd or even? That's odd, even. 1 minute to decide. Place your bets. So that's what we're gonna do. I just added a bunch of random dice. I'm not adding any more. We can bet on the election on Robinhood, dang. Odds or evens, bet with your channel points. Will the total sum of all the dice be odd or even? Do a LeetCode dice problem? What? Dang, Tuxu says $10,000 on even. Clistar says $10,000 on odd. Big money out there, man. Place those bets. What do you think? And we'll go into another dice roll different than this one next. I'll do 2 more dice rolls and then we'll do a type racer and then we'll do the coin flips. Are y'all ready? Odds or evens? It's probably a 50-50 chance. Dang, 15,000. Pinto Fool coming up with $3,000. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? I would bet odd. Wait, based on the numbers, there's probably like a slight advantage to one of them. The mathematician would know. All right, here we go. If Brett was a betting man, he would win big money. 83. That is odd. Oh, Clistar, Pinto Fool, don't defense, Rafa J chillin', WWYZZ-erd. XQC manager, Knox, big time. Cha-ching! Easy money. Tuxu, homeless. Bobby Blue, no more money, no condom Chris, broke. My win rate is 0 out of 3. That's why you shouldn't gamble, man. Alright, should we do... what I say? We're gonna do another dice roll, but this time the bet is going to be even more interesting. The bet is, will the sum be a multiple of 3? Answer is yes or no. Will the sum of the dice be a multiple of 3? I'm gonna add a couple more random dice so you can't easily count. Yes or no? 1 minute to decide on this. This is to consolidate channel points. It's the only way you're gonna get to redeem some of the things I got there. Like, I'm gonna have redeem t-shirts, the dang pictures on the wall, or whatever, you know. Place your bets. Will the sum be a multiple of 3? This is not a 50-50 chance. So It's more likely to not be a multiple of 3, but you never know. These dice are crazy out here. What do you mean? It's obviously a 50-50. Yes or no? Yeah, it can only be one of two things, man. Clearly. Oh, smart coder in the house. What's happened? In Roses, $15,000 on no. Look at that, man. Big bucks. Let's see what happens. Multiple of 3. Are you ready? Here we go. Oof. It is not a multiple of 3. So I learned this from dice rolls. I learned that you can tell a number is a multiple of 3 by adding up the digits. And if the digits add up to a multiple of 3, then it is divisible by 3. So if you do 1 plus 8, that's 9 plus 1, 10. 10 is not divisible by 3. So it's not. But just to double check, not divisible by 3. Wait, it's always so close. Yeah. I guess it is always so close. If it works for any base b, wait, and divisors of b minus 1. All right, so is the sum a multiple of 3? The answer is no. Dang, Clistar, In Roses, Pinto Fool, Bobby Blue, Big Bucks, Rafa J Chillin, Pixel Pusher. Everybody got that one right. All right, you ready for one more dice roll? This one is gonna be even more different, and the odds will not be so obvious. Are you ready for it? The odds always gets people on this one. Will the sum be a prime number? Yes or no? 50-50 chance, right? 1 minute to decide. These same dice, will the sum be a prime number? Place your bets, man. Prime number theorem? Wait, I don't even know what that means, Brett. But I have literally sat here and calculated the odds of a prime number a few years ago. And I was surprised. And I only did that after... Let me not say anything else, man. But it happens. Add some more dice. Nah, these are all the dice that will be added. It's happened multiple times where the sum is a prime number. Renew the dice. I'm gonna roll the thing again, man. Place those bets. Clistar in Roses saying it's yes. I'd say, I don't know which one I'd think, man. I'm gonna go with it's not gonna be a prime number. If I had to bet, I would bet no. The higher you go, the fewer they are. All right, time to roll the dice. Big money, perhaps. Is it a prime number? 167. Yes! Dang, I told y'all, man. So I've calculated it's like 1 in 4. There's like a 1 in 4 chance it's a prime number. Man, you guys suck at gambling, man. I told y'all. You shouldn't. Y'all shouldn't gamble. Can't believe it, man. The numbers don't lie. I lost 4 bets in a row. Tuksu, that's when you go all in on the 5th bet. Wait, no, betting on no was the right thing. It was 33%. Yeah, betting on no was the right thing, but not always when you do the right thing, you get the favorable outcome, you know? All right, let me choose that. In Roses and Clistar, QC Manager, Pixel Pusher, Smart Coder, Very Rich. All right, are you ready for... Are we ready for more, or is that it, man? Should we do the coin flips? Dang, look at that. In Roses is rich. Clistar is rich. XQC Manager, Pixel Pusher. More? Flips? All right. Coin flips. Coin flips. Man, we still got Type Racer to do. Or should we just forget about Type Racer and hit the coin flips? More interesting bets. All right. I don't know any more interesting bets besides coin flips. All right, here's the next bet. We're going to flip this coin, heads or tails. And we're going to bet on... all right, I'll refund your Type Racer, Bobby Blue, since you're broke now. Give me a second. But let me place this bet first. So, first to 3 consecutive. Is it gonna be heads or tails? So it has to be consecutive flips, and yeah, not number of flips until heads. The first one to 3 consecutive. I'll give you guys 2 minutes. Place those bets. Which one is gonna reach there first, heads or tails? And I gotta refund Type Racer. Man, there's so many Type Racers. All right, Bobby Blue, I just gave you your money back, man. 4-hour stream? No, man. I'm trying to get out of here real soon. This is what I'm trying to end with. All right, first to 3 consecutive. So I'm just gonna flip the coin and I'll keep track. Big money, man. All right, where's my dang pen? All right, less than a minute to go. The reason why we're doing this is for channel points. If you want to redeem, I have to add it, but I'm thinking 100K and you're gonna get to redeem a t-shirt like this or whichever one, Fibonacci Frog or the long, anything you want. And then for 500K, one of these pictures behind me, $1,000,000, a keyboard. I'll build a custom keyboard for you. Yeah, only 100K for a t-shirt. And the only feasible way to get there is by gambling. Otherwise, you're gonna have to watch the stream for about 4 years. So that's why we gamble. All right, first to 3 consecutive. Or you could just buy a t-shirt. Yeah, you could just buy a t-shirt if you got big bucks. But if you got hundreds of thousands of channel points, you might as well cash them in. All right, here we go. First, dang. All right, first flip coming in right now. Let's flip it. Heads. All right. Are we gonna have a 3 and out? All right, next flip, second flip. Tails. We could literally be here all night, man. Heads. What's the chances of me being here for the whole day flipping these coins? Tails. Come on, man. 0%? What do you mean 0? All right, heads. It's always a chance. Tails. It's, man. It's looking like we're gonna be here a long time. Tails. Oh, look at that. We got game point. Tails. Or match points. I don't know. Here we go. Y'all ready for it? All right. We're flipping it. Oh. This is it, man. Heads or tails? What is it gonna be? You saw it? Nah, you didn't see nothing. Tails! Easy work for tails, man. First to 3 is tails. Big money. Enrosis, rich. Who else is rich? Clistar, dang. Every single bet. What the heck? Alright. Tails it is. First to 3. Easy money. Easy money. Dang, Enrosis, how many points have you gotten? Tuxu is... Jesus Christ. Let's pour some out for Tuxu, man. Tuxu, rest in peace. Can we get some F's in the chat, man? Tuxu is 5-0 or 0-5. 5 bets, 5 losses. That's the end. Don't defense. I think you're still up. Alright, so we just had 3 consecutive tails. The next bet is heads or tails. Just one flip. And remember, I'll give you 1 minute to decide. We've had 3 consecutive tails. I don't know what that means for the next flip, but how likely is it? Basically, I'm asking you, what are the chances we're gonna get a 4th tails right here? It's clearly not gonna be tails. Dang, Enrosis is going big on the tails. Q Ultimus has just entered the building, everybody. The richest person in the universe. Man, why is everyone betting tails? We've had 3 tails so far. I mean, if I was in the casino right now, I'd put 100 down on heads. That's man, these odds are not great. Somebody needs to fix this. Heads or tails? Place your bets. Place your bets. All right. Will we see tails for a 4th time? That's what we're trying to figure out right now. Here we go. Ugh. What was that? What was that? Let's take a look. This is 4 times in a row right now. Very unlikely. Heads! I told y'all, man. I just won $100. Easy money. Pixel pusher, don't defense. Y'all know what's up, man. Alright, that's it. Easy. That's it for the bets. It's time to go now. Usually I'd run that until the streak breaks. As I would say, that's me slamming headset down and going to bed. Wait, one more bet? Q just got here? Oh, yeah. Where's my money? What money? You ain't got no money, man. You just lost all your money, Bobby Blue. We do big bet right now. All right. Let's do a more interesting bet. What type of bets do y'all have in mind? Maybe, I don't know, something we haven't done before. Who wins bomb game? No, that's too crazy. I think flipping the coins is lame. Dice was more interesting. Y'all want to go back to dice? Bet on reaction time? No. I don't know. Maybe that's it for the bets. That's it. Or no. Let's do one type racer. One type racer. Championship. And we'll bet on that. Don't defense against Pixel Pusher, man. Alright. Let me think. Let's do a don't defense versus Pixel Pusher. But don't defense plus 40 WPMs. That's the bet. And we're gonna do one warm-up round, one championship. No, that's not 3 versus 3 bet. Oh, that's too much, man. Alright, this is like the last thing and then I'm out of here. Needs to be at least 50. Wait. He does 160 constantly. Alright. Pixel Pusher, if you're here, what do you think? Do you want to do plus 50? Man, that's a... Anyways, don't... Wait. Pixel Pusher plus Bobby versus me plus don't defense. Let me think. Oh, yeah. Bobby Blue is about 60. No Condom Chris is like 115. Don't defense. All right, let's do it. I like that bet. So Bobby Blue plus Pixel Pusher versus No Condom Chris plus don't defense. Big bet. That is the type racer. So the first race is the warm-up, second race is the championship round. Oh, I need to count. Alright. Bobby Blue plus Pixel Pusher greater than equal to NCC plus don't defense. And 2 minutes to decide. And then I'm going to create the racetrack for type racer right now. And then I gotta go. So remember, the first race is the warm-up. Add me and Q. Oh shit! No, it's too late, man. It's too late. 3 versus. That's gonna take like a long time to remember the numbers. You know. Dang, Bobby Blue, $20,000. Oh dang, I didn't put Pixel Pusher. My bad. Alright, place those bets. Who's it gonna be? Bobby Blue is very confident, man. Alright, let's do the warm-up round. First race is the warm-up, second race is the championship round. So, warming up. Here we go. Oh, wait. Dang. No. I shared the wrong racetrack. And now I'm unable to start the race. I have to make a new racetrack. I messed up so bad. I'm sorry. Because I shared it with not being logged in. My bad. Alright, and then after this, I am out of here. So let's warm up. First race warm up, second race championship round. And we're doing Bobby Blue plus Pixel Pusher versus Don't Defense and No Condom Chris. Please log in if you are racing. Alright, let's warm up right now. Six Pack Sexy, aka No Condom Chris, 115. Don't Defense, 110. Bobby Blue is getting faster. 71. 73. Dang. When Bobby Blue first showed up, he was barely pulling 60. Now he's throwing up 73s like it's nothing. All right, that's a little sneak peek into what to expect. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit scared for no condom Chris and don't defense. All right, here we go. Championship round. Everything is on the line. Bobby Blue, present. Don't defense, present. Pixel Pusher, present. And Six Pack Sexy, aka No Condom Chris, present. Woo. Woo. Serious. Man, that was a bad race for me. All right, Pixel Pusher. 168. Man, do I even have to add that up? Oh, lordy. I don't think it's enough, man. I think it's game over. I fumbled. Bobby Blue, what are you talking about? Yeah. That was just tough. Pixel Pusher came in with a 166 and Bobby Blue came in with way above what he normally gets. Well, I think Bobby Blue is getting faster, man. Everyone had a car. Pixel Pusher had a spaceship. Yeah, he earned that spaceship though. All right, so Pixel Pusher with a 166. Let me choose that bet. That bet is for Bobby Blue, Pixel Pusher, easy money. Amazing performance, don't defense. Second place. All right, let me add that to the board and then I'm out of here. Just a little bit of gambling only because my brain didn't feel like to do algorithms anymore. Ran out of juice. The brain juice is empty. That's gonna be my next t-shirt, man. One of them. No more brain juice. What was that? 160. Dang, I forgot. 168. Alright. Death mode would be very close, yeah. I want an award for most second places. All right, well, one day we'll figure all that stuff out. All right, thank you everyone for hanging out, helping me out with those problems earlier. But now it's time to get out of here. Got a new LeetCoder, man.
The top of the heap.
About to go raid Kev W Jin. Stick around for real LeetCode stuff. It's not me. I wasn't doing LeetCode today. Oh, bet result? Yeah. Shit. Bobby Blue won a whole lot of money. That's what's up. That's the results. But thank you very much. I'll see y'all next time. Don't defense. Pixel Pusher, Tuxu, sorry for your big losses today. Have a good night. I'll see. All right, maybe I'm gonna do either tomorrow or Friday web dev. I promise. I promise, man. I'm not gonna skip it because of Factorio. Smart Coder, Steven Sagiball. Have a good night, man. Brett, No Condom Chris. See you later. Who else is out there? Everybody, man. Have a good night. All the people lurking. All the people who participated in the bets in Rosis, have a good night. XQC Manager, have a good night. Straight Rogue 16, have a good night. Everybody out there, sleep well. Get rested. Tomorrow's Halloween. Yeah, I'm ending, man. I promise. Maybe not tomorrow because tomorrow's Halloween. So maybe Friday. Oh, Friday. Shit. My mom's coming on Friday. I take that promise back, man. I don't know. Anyways, have a good night. See you later, YouTube.